You're this perp back with another video, and I just got done watching Doom Patrol Season 2 finale. Wow, I've just been blown away by this series ever since it started, and I gotta say, this is definitely my favorite season so far. I think this season has been really solid, even though it was cut short. I think it should come back and they should just do 10 episodes. That's one thing I could say right off the bat, that this possibly needed like one extra episode, but what I got was very satisfying. Everything tying together with Dorothy's whole storyline, even Jane, those were the big highlights. Everything that's going on with Cliff and his daughter, things that are going on with the chief, things that are going on with Larry, things that are going on with all these different characters. Rita, Cyborg is, tripping about Ronnie, and just so many different things are going on within this season, and I think it just comes together real well in this finale. Let me know how you guys feel about this episode and this season overall. But essentially, this picks up where the last episode left off, where the Candlemaker is ready to just fuck everything up, and it's up to the Doom Patrol to pretty much put a stop to him and help Dorothy, because Dorothy is just terrified out of her mind at this point. And it's interesting to see the Candlemaker's kind of abilities and how powerful he is. He's somewhat similar to Mr. Nobody, as he can kind of manipulate what's going on, manipulate people's minds. Also, what was interesting, we got to see a lot more on Jane's backstory, like how she came to be, and just everything with Miranda, just what's going on with her, because that's its own little story within this series, which I find really dope. And shout out to DG, because she just blows me away every time she is on screen. She's just steals the show. Her and the actress that plays Dorothy, I'm drawing a blank on her name right now, but she was phenomenal. Everybody gave A+ performance throughout this whole entire season. It was a lot more personal. Everybody had a personal story to tell, and it was really heartbreaking. And it's like, will this show actually get a happy ending, or will it kind of end bittersweet? We're just going to wait and find out how the next season is going to play out, and what our characters are going to do from now. How are we going to get our characters back, because the Candlemaker has fucked everything up, man. He is just wrecking everybody. I like how he separate. They already split up, which was no-go. In any scenario where you have a group, you should never split up, and that made it easier for the Candlemaker to manipulate each individual character. Cliff had his thing with Jesus. Rita had this thing with the former actress, like a rival of hers. Then you had Cyborg battling against his father, dressed up in a cowboy suit. It's a different persona, but it's essentially his dad. And it's crazy how you see Cyborg going through this stuff with his dad. He has this connection. He always keeps going back to this, and he really is kind of bummed out about Ronnie kind of going dark, and just letting her go like that. But I don't blame him, because he fell in love, and he was pretty much stunned. But that's pretty much what season 3 is possibly going to be about. It depends on how they bring back all these characters, or I don't know, man. It's just crazy how this whole episode ended in a crazy ass cliffhanger. I will have to say, the highlight of this episode was definitely Crazy Jane, and just everything that was going on with Miranda. This guy that Miranda meets, she thought that she was doing right by Kay, but ends up putting her in danger. And this is where Jane steps in, And I really liked how all that came about. And what's interesting now, Miranda is dead, but the person that is pretty much the Miranda imposter, we still don't know. That's a whole mystery. I have some theories. Maybe that's like a reincarnation of her father. I don't know. Maybe just based on what we know so far about how the underground kind of works, it's still kind of mysterious. We don't know what Jane's gonna do, what's gonna happen with Kay, because she's obviously in danger with this Miranda imposter running around killing different personas and stuff and just trying to take them out. It's really interesting. The second thing that's the most interesting is Dorothy kind of just growing up. You know, she's putting her big girl boots on, no pun intended. And now she must face the Candlemaker, and she's able to make weapons, which I can't wait to see what Dorothy, if she's even going to come back in season 3. Is Mr. Nobody going to come back? Because, you know, he's out there somewhere. I know he's supposed to be popping up on the Harley Quinn show or something like that, possibly, but that's a whole nother, subject. But this episode was really dope. It's kind of a bummer that was that short. I wish it was kind of longer. We kind of got some extended scenes and whatnot, but I am pleased with what I got overall. Let me know how you guys feel about this season finale. Do you think it was too short? You think it was just right? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.